Hey, welcome back to Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny.
And today we're going to talk about the giant doom and gloom prophecy thing that is now going around and is going to happen now. We have a prominent person in finance calling for a biggest crash ever, and they put a date on it, which I respect that, right? It's not Harry Dent.
Or Michael Burry, apparently.
It's
Right?
not Michael Burry. But anytime these guys throw a date on this, that's ballsy as hell. Because
Yeah.
like you can say
Absurd.
it's gonna crash, and then like 5 years later it crashes. Like, oh, I was right.
Yeah.
But it's him.
That's how Burry rolls. Oh, man. Robert Kiyosaki. I mean, it's kind of sad to see what's become of this man because, I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Did you?
No, it was too expensive on Amazon. I didn't get it.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like a foundational book that I think a lot of people that get into finance and personal finance and investing really gravitate towards. It's like one of the first ones you read, and he's really kind of fallen from grace and become a bit of a guru.
yeah. I went to buy it I think it was like a year or two ago. It was like $45. I was like, what the
Oh,
hell? That's insane.
yeah,
But
don't
I haven't
spend that
looked
on it.
since.
It's worth $10 basically.
Yeah,
That's what that book's worth.
yeah. All my money for books goes to Brandon Sanderson. You don't know what that is. That's okay. All right. That is okay. It's Fantasy Guy. Anyways, we're
Very
gonna talk
boring.
about this prediction now. Just as a little Kickstarter here. Here's the SPY. Let me move our faces. So obviously we're doing very, very well. This is going back about 6 months. Nothing crazy. And then the
Nice.
Qs, very, very similar looking chart, right?
Mhm.
We're kind of going back and forth between highs, lows, and the reason, month and a half. And
Okay.
then let's zoom out 10 years. This is the Qs. There's a lot.
Uh, Amazing. Literally
We're
amazing.
we're chilling around, 150 over here up to 5x, well, 3x.
Yeah.
But pretty good.
Up and to the right, baby. Up and to the
Yeah,
right.
up and to the right. Now, we have this gentleman calling for a gigantic crash. Now, I went on his X or Twitter, whatever it is, and I try to chronologically put what he was saying because, like I said, anytime people say, "Hey, it's going to crash by February 2025," that's a very specific thing. That's ballsy as hell. I respect it. I don't know if it's going to happen. But I mean, you're willing to put your money there. I also did find old tweets of similar things from like 2022 with where he put dates on it. We're gonna look at how he's doing there.
Yeah.
But this is December 22nd. So global crash. It's already started. Europe, China, USA going down. Depression ahead. And I'm not gonna read all that because it's very redundant. And then this is January 4th. In 2013, Rich Dad's prophecy was released. The prophecy predicted the biggest market crashes were coming due to the incompetence of PhDs at the Fed, Treasury, and Wall Street. And if you don't know him, he's a big Bitcoin guy because of this line here. He does not like the Fed, Treasury, or Wall Street.
Yeah. Well, we did a video at 1.2 where we looked at Bitcoin during kind of stock market downturns, and it correlates more than it is a insurance plan. It's a hedge.
Yeah,
It literally just moves lockstep, even if more
yeah.
volatile than the stock market itself.
It was more volatile when we looked at it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, January 7th, same thing. I warned y'all, the crash is happening now. How I know this giant crash was coming? I knew because, sorry, my baby is like squawking. I don't know what that is. I knew because in 2008, our leaders, led by, once again, incompetent people that he's saying are incompetent. In 2025, the car market, housing market, restaurants, retailers, even wine sales are crashing.
God.
World is on the verge of war. It's very doom and gloom stuff. Okay?
Mm. Yeah.
I will be buying more real assets with fake US dollars. Dope. Okay? We got two more. Same thing. Right here. This is where he throws out the date. I warned
Mm.
the buggiest. I think he meant biggest. He definitely meant biggest. Stock market crash in history was coming. The crash will be February 2025. But at least right here, he's like, hey, that just means stuff's on sale. Be smart. That's nice.
Mm.
Because that's true. Stuff will be on sale if there's a crash. And then February 2nd, the brutal crash is here. Stock, bond, real estate, gold, silver, and Bitcoin markets are crashing. The best assets in the world are going on sale. Millions will lose their jobs. Best time to get rich.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we got the unemployment rate dropping to 4% 3 days after this.
Yeah. So not great. He has 20 more days from the date of this filming to do this. What I wanted to do, and this is a busy slide, but I found some old tweets. So this is last year, Bitcoin to 100K by June. At that time, it was 53K. It hit a high of 72 by June. Okay. And then this is him, saying he likes Bitcoin and all that stuff. His Bitcoin 2025 price, 175 to 350.
Yes. I see that happening. 100% guaranteed.
Here's another one. Bitcoin will be 350,000 by August 25th, 2024.
It's not a lie.
That was to the date, by the way.
Yeah.
To the day, not just the month. And, it's a prediction, it's speculation, it's opinion, but it's not a lie. Well, it didn't happen or even remotely close. But there's just one guy. So I wanted to look at a couple other indicators to see if indeed a crash is coming or what the market sentiment is. Okay? We got fear and greed. Not really. It's pretty much, it's been kind of normal for like 2 years now, to be honest with you.
Sure. Yeah.
This is my favorite indicator. This is, we did a poll on the prediction for 2025 stock market return. So this is all the two stupid guys trade stocks. People watch our videos or voted. 22% went bullish, going to the moon. 33% went crash me daddy. And stale, meaning a less than 8% change either way, was the majority of the vote, 45.
Wow. Okay.
Where are you at on this one?
What do I think for this year? I mean, we've had some significant returns the last couple of years, so I'm with the folks that would say less than 8%. I think it's going to be slightly positive this year, but nothing amazing or insanely egregious will happen.
Okay.
Either.
I keep on going back and forth between these two. I'm not this one, but I keep on going back and forth between these two. So this was on Motley Fool, but basically they're saying, hey, according to December 2024 survey data, 30% of U.S. investors are pessimistic about the 6 months future. And additionally, the Federal Reserve of New York estimates that there's a 34% chance of a recession. Okay? Now, just to throw in here, when people are scared of recession versus when they're not scared of recession, in June 2023, this bank warned that there was a near 100% probability that a recession would begin as soon as October of that year. And then here's the chart from the date of that statement.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Up and to the right. Up and to the right.
Up and to the right. Pretty consistent. Seems to be what happens most often. It's just up and to the right.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts?
I mean, people are always getting super fearful over stock market crashes and corrections. And, at the end of the day, I agree with Kiyosaki in that they are a terrific buying opportunity.
Yeah.
So I always like to try to have an idea of what I would pay for terrific companies. And if I happen to see them hit that price, I start taking little bites from the apple. Right?
Yeah.
That's going to be my exact thought process. On a day-to-day basis, though, my retirement funds, I'm just putting into index products that are low-cost ETFs. And, I don't even have to worry about those. But I still have an active portfolio because I'm an idiot and I love trading stupid stocks.
I will say, is there one stock that you like to get on sale more than any others?
Well, there is Nvidia.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. This
Which
one
is
I'm
our
gonna take a
video
little
tomorrow.
dive at. Yeah, a little foreshadowing for tomorrow's video. Trying to figure out what price I will have as this is it. This is my go price, and I'm gonna start to take bites from this apple at this point. So this is for my own personal kind of analysis here.
Agreed. I do respect people who will put a actual month on a crash date, because like Harry Dent, I feel like every 3 months for the last 5 years, just it's gonna crash, it's about to happen, and then eventually he's gonna be right because he doesn't often put dates. He does sometimes, but it is ballsy as hell to put an actual month. That I mean, on that one thing, he did an actual day. He was
Yeah.
horribly wrong, but he tried it. All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the infamous thing about Burry too, right? He's predicted 30 of the last two crashes. So
That's true. That's fair. All right, guys. Let us know what you think, and if there's if you would take this seriously at all, or if you actually also let me know if you still listen to this guy for financial advice, because he has become a little bit of a guru, a little bit.
yes.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is a great transition. We're launching a course. It's $3,000 a day. It's going to show you everything you need. Let us know.
Yeah. Exactly. Catch you later.